So, eating dirt, huh? I did that as a child. I'm ready to judge these Dream SMP characters. I'm ready to judge their souls.
Wow, it sure does sound like I don't have a gun to your head right now. That sounds great, Mitch.
No, I'm here of
Let's
my
do
own
this.
accord.
Aha! Hey, it's Jay, and today me and one of my best mates, Big Mitch, decided to have a deep and philosophical conversation about one of life's deepest questions. How likely are the Dream SMP members to eat dirt? Fundy.
I feel like we're going to have a debate about this because I think that he would definitely eat dirt.
Before we start, I just want to quickly say that we base our judgment mainly on the characters they play in the SMP, hence the inclusion of Dream XD and Sam Nook. We hold no ill will against any of the SMP members, this is all fun and games. I'd also like to ask you to hit the like and subscribe button, and also check out all of my socials in the link tree in the description below. Thank you, and enjoy! Right, so, they're not in any order, let's go for... Let's start with
They're in the
Jacques
soul order. Jacques Manifold!
Manifold!
Right, Jack Manifold.
I don't know, I think he seems like the type who would eat dirt, but deep down he does not want to eat dirt, you know, like...
I feel like he would do it for money because, you know, he owns the Jack Manifold Hotel now, which used to be Tommy's. He does like a good bit of money.
Reclaim that.
I think Tommy tried to, but Jack is still there.
Oh.
He'd do anything for a good bit of money.
I mean, I'm warming towards convinced to eat dirt, but...
I mean, I feel like he definitely could convince him to, but...
There'd be money involved in the convince...
Yeah, I feel so.
Callahan? Silent man.
Yeah, he's quite... I wouldn't say shy, but definitely more reserved than any of the others. But at the same time, he definitely has a more strange side to him. He's definitely done some strange stuff.
Yeah.
So I feel like he would do it for a dare.
Yeah, he does seem like one of the feral boys.
Feral
I
boys?
hate myself for
Who
saying
would you
that.
classify as a feral boy?
I hate myself for saying that.
I want to be a feral boy.
I want to be a real boy.
I want to be a real boy. Eret.
Big man Eret.
This dude has too much pride. He wouldn't care if he lived or died for it. He's the king of the SMP, isn't he?
Yeah. I mean...
I feel like he's just too proud.
I can feel you warming towards the bottom category. He'd never be caught dead eating dirt, but I kind of think he could be convinced.
Like, as in, he could be convinced to, or he would do it if it was life or death? Self-preservation, or would he do it just because someone convinced him?
I don't know. I mean, he's a king. Would he do it for money?
I feel like as king, they already have enough money. Yeah. I don't feel like they would do anything for money.
Are we going for wouldn't be caught dead? Because I think your pride is a...
Yeah. Well, to be completely transparent, their character is very self-absorbed. They would not be absolutely caught dead doing anything embarrassing.
Ghostbur would definitely eat dirt.
Yeah, he's right at the top. There's no two doubts about that.
No.
Ghostbur doesn't know enough about the world. Ghostbur would, without a doubt, just eat dirt because it's there.
Yep. He'd do it for friend.
He would do it for friend. Oh, God. Oh, that still hurts.
Nichu?
Nichu. See, I would have said... Yeah. I would have said that she would do it for life or death, but after I saw her, like, in the, Dream and Techno blowing up L'Manberg thing, the fact that she burnt down the tree. A wild card.
I don't know, I reckon she would eat it for life or death. She seems pretty sensible. Like, she may have a bit of a anarchist streak, but she seems pretty sensible.
Yeah, very... The more normal one out of the SMP.
She is one of the more normal members, yeah.
I feel like Nichu definitely doesn't get enough recognition for her role in the SMP.
No.
Yeah, she's a very strong female character. I like her.
I'll be honest, I thought Puns and Purpled were the same person for the longest time. Because their skins are so similar.
They do look really similar.
So anyway, Puns. He's a member of the Eggpire now. So...
I suppose if he's part of the Eggpire,
Sorry?
he would do it if he was told, right?
Yeah, you know, if the egg was like, ooh, I need you to eat dirt.
Eat dirt for me. Woo, kill the child, corrupt them all.
Rambo walking past with a little dirt block in his arms. Puns come out of nowhere, fucking tackles him to the ground and starts eating the dirt.
Feral.
The egg want Rambo dead. He wants Rambo dead because he's important to the law. He wants Rambo dead because Rambo's taking all the dirt.
Oh, God bless the SMP law. Yeah, I feel like anybody from the Egg Pie would do it if they were told.
Should we put all of them there then? Ant Frost.
Yeah.
Bad.
Who else is in it?
Oh, Hannah's part of the Egg Pie now as well.
Yeah, I think she would definitely be put there then. Because if they were told to do something by the egg, they would do it, no questions asked. They're all so dedicated to that red blob.
That red blob. I thought there was another member, or am I just... Wait, is Ponk... Oh, God. Hold on, let's...
Members. Leader, Bad, Ant Frost, Puns, Ponk, Skeppy, Hannah.
Oh, Skeppy and Hannah.
Yeah.
To be fair, I would say that...
So Skep needs
I'm
to be there.
actually going to put Skeppy up here, because I feel like
Yeah.
Skeppy would just eat dirt anyway.
It's the skin, isn't it?
Yep.
Look at that tongue. There's no thoughts behind those eyes.
When he does his face cam, I just don't see much going on behind the eyes in his face cam either. No disrespect.
No thoughts. 2 brain cells.
On the subject of nothing going on behind the eyes, foolish. I don't even care what you think. I'm putting him at the top.
The shift dance just does it for me.
And the way he just
The shift dance is so feral.
Stares into the camera emotionless.
Yeah,
With that
again, no thoughts
smile
behind the
on
eyes.
his
Would
face.
just eat dirt.
Just
Smile. That damn smile.
smile.
Yeah, I 100% agree with that. Foolish is definitely gonna eat dirt just because. Have you seen that clip of him when he built that huge mansion and he was yelling at Rambo about it?
Yeah.
That just exudes dirt-eating energy.
The dirt-eating vibes.
I love the fact that this has just hit me, what we're actually talking about. We're talking about... Some of these people are fully grown adults, and we're talking about them eating dirt. Oh, this is the best day of my life. Who's next?
Mr. Satnap.
Sapnap.
Sappy
Mr.
Matthew.
Chadnap.
I reckon he would do it for cash.
Mm-hmm. Cashman.
Cashman?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Tommy?
right at the top.
Well, I think he'd just be convinced because he sees himself as a big man, you know? He sees himself as a big man. And he'd be, I wouldn't eat dirt. And then, like, Tubbo or Will come along and go, actually, eating dirt's not too bad. And he'd be like, you know what? You've convinced me.
Yeah, he would be convinced, wouldn't he?
He's
Big
there,
tough
but
man
he's
eats
like,
dirt.
I think
It would take a little bit of a push.
he would be convinced, but it wouldn't take much convincing.
Yeah, definitely.
Captain Puffy?
Our wonderful Mother Puffy.
The MILF?
MILF. Oh, God. She seems sensible to me.
I think, like Niachu, she's one of the more level-headed people on the server.
Yeah, definitely. She's definitely one of the more, like, mature, reserved people. So she would have the logical side of she would do it life or death, but nothing else.
Samuel Nook?
I say could be convinced.
Could be convinced.
All it would really take is Tommy to convince him, because he basically just serves Tommy. All it would take is for Tommy to...
I don't see why Tommy would tell Sam Nook... Oh no, Tommy would do it just for the lols.
Yeah, he would. He probably would do it if told.
Oh, we've got Ninja on the list.
Ninja. Ninja would eat dirt. Have you seen the clips of him yelling at children? That man eats dirt if I've ever seen anyone eating dirt.
What do you say to me, you little shit? When he's... I had never seen anything of his, and then he appeared in a few of Tommy Innett's videos, and I remember sitting back and watching them and going, I didn't realise Ninja was this fucking stupid. I didn't realise he was this
He would
much
eat
of a child.
dirt just because he's dumb. Just stupid enough to eat it.
Child, though. Purpled?
Who's next? Purpled. all I know about him is the Bed Wars streams that he does, and he just seems insane to me.
Would he do it for a dare?
The amount of stuff that he's talked about doing in the past for a dare, or like just for the laughs, is insane.
I respect that.
Connor.
He eats pants, but will he eat dirt?
Again, I'm torn between told and convinced. Do it. I don't know if he'd do it if he was just straight up told, but if he was convinced,
I think he'd need convincing, but he would do it.
Yeah. Yeah, I respect that.
Fundy.
I feel like we're gonna have a debate about this because I think that he would definitely eat dirt. Straight up.
Actually, gonna put either because I think the thing with Fundy is he strikes me as a type. He's a yes man. He goes along.
Yeah,
with anything. So I was thinking he would eat dirt. He would eat dirt if others were eating dirt.
I think he just wants to fit in. Bless him.
That's why I say if others.
So yeah, I have to agree. Yeah, I've got to say yes to that one. You convinced me to that one very quickly because Fundy is all about fitting in.
H-bomb.
H-bomb. I don't know too much about H-bomb.
Would eat for a dare.
Talk to me about.
I'm gonna put for dare because I think I haven't seen much of H-bomb either, but he seems very
more kind of go with the flow.
Yeah. Schlatt.
Never be caught dead. Absolutely not. Schlatt is one of the most. He is even more loving than Eret.
Oh, I mean, we don't have him on the list, but what about Glatt?
Glatt also never caught dead, although he's already dead.
He's already dead.
Schlatt just holds too much respect for himself to do any of that.
Daddy Filza?
Filza? Dadza. I feel like... he's not as logical as Puffy, even though he's the dad of the server. He definitely... Tommy's kind of weirdness has rubbed off on him, I think. And I feel like he would probably do it if others were doing it. Like, if Techno started doing it and Tommy and Wilbur and they all started doing it, he'd probably be asking about what the fuss is.
Do you not think he'd just stand there in abject disappointment? He wouldn't do anything to stop them. He would just sit there and laugh.
Yeah, no, to be fair, that whole Wilbur eating sand bit, he did just kind of sit there and look disappointed.
So shall I add a new... I'll add a new row for that then. Just sit on...
Yeah, absolutely.
Row
sit on the sidelines. Sit on the sidelines and look disappointed. Yeah, that's perfect. And Filza. He would just be disappointed in them.
He would. He would. But he'd also laugh and make fun of them for it.
Absolutely.
I mean... stop them. He'd just laugh.
No, that is exactly what he did with Wilbur when he was talking about eating sand. He just laughed at him.
He just laughed.
Told him it was stupid and laughed.
Senor.
Quackity. I think if we're thinking base Quackity, he has a very specific feral energy to him. I wouldn't say he would definitely eat dirt, but he would either do it for a dare or would be convinced.
I'm warming to dare. Because then he's got his casino self that would do it probably for a dare as well or to be paid.
Yeah. Casino Quackity is a terrifying being. Yeah, I agree with dare.
Dare.
Because he's in it for the laughs as well.
He is. What about your boy Slime?
I've got to put him straight up at the top.
Really?
His character in the SMP and him in general, just chaos. He is chaos embodiment. He's worse than Tommy.
I don't know, I think he'd more convinced.
Nah, I feel like he would just do it. I mean, you've seen the Chuckle Sandwich podcast. Shout out to Chuckle Sandwich podcast, go listen to it. One of his fantasies is to just be tossed around with no repercussions. Like a rag doll. Doesn't that just scream chaos? I don't know, it's just something about the fact that he's chaotic to the point where he'd do that just says to me he would probably eat dirt if given to him.
I mean...
if someone handed him a block and went, eat this, he'd go, okay, and do it.
I mean, you know what? Yeah, you watch him more than me, so I'll go with your one on that one. Tubbo could be convinced.
Yeah. I don't know if he could be convinced or if he would do it if others were doing it. Because Tubbo is another kind of, I will go with the flow. If other people are doing it, I will do it too.
This is true. I'm just thinking back to the whole when he was president, even though Quackity was president, he wasn't president, he didn't do anything, let's be real.
He just kind of goes with it. So I feel like if like Tommy started eating dirt in front of him, he would definitely go with it.
Yeah, definitely. Awesome dude. He's also pretty level-headed.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like he would probably do it if it was life or death, because he values being alive.
Yep.
He's another sensible person.
He's very sensible. The main man himself.
Mr. Dream.
Dream strikes me as the type of person who has eaten dirt before.
I feel like he probably has.
I'm hesitant to put him at the top, but I feel like he is at the top.
I feel like he would, just because he can.
Yeah, and George could be convinced.
Could be convinced, yeah, definitely. By Dream. In sync, baby!
Yeah!
I think I'm gonna add our next one into our new category.
Oh, what category? Oh, looks onward in disappointment.
Uh-huh. Mr. Dream XD is a god. Dream XD is a literal god. He doesn't need to eat. He would just look at them and be so disappointed.
I was wondering between that and would never be caught dead eating dirt, but if he's a god, then...
So I suppose he would just look on and be sad that this is his SMP.
This is what you've become. A pixel in a dirt-eating tier list.
If only they could see us now.
Carl.
Carl Jacobs. I mean, he does work with Mr. Beast, so he does a lot of challenges for money. So would you classify that as a dare? Or as being paid?
A dare, because I don't think he... I think he mainly does it to be involved, rather than to...
Yeah, I mean, Twitch chat has dared him to down his monster before, and he's done it, so... Yeah, no, I agree with you. He would do it for a dare.
Rambo.
He would do it to fit in. He would eat dirt if other people were.
He would.
Oh, our sad boy. Our sad Enderman. Techno.
Now this is difficult. This is very difficult. I wouldn't put him at the top. He wouldn't do it if he was told.
He won't do what he's told no matter what it is. I feel like because of his saying Technoblade never dies, he would do it for life or death because he'd never die.
I mean, I'm wondering, because I'm thinking, well, paid to me makes sense. Because he does like money and the clout. But at the same time, I feel like he would just look on in disappointment. He wouldn't know how to proceed. He'd be like, what?
Yeah, he does have quite that deadpan, doesn't he?
But on the third hand, he is. I know his character isn't revolved around the fact that he has a pig skin, but he does have a pig skin, and pigs. He does have a pig
skin. I have watched pigs eat dirt. I will give you that. So where are we putting him? Because that's quite a variation. It's either near the bottom, middle, or right at the top is what we've got. Well, he's an enigma.
So it's between. I think to me, it's between paid, life or death, or onwards and disappointment.
I feel like he would definitely look onwards in disappointment.
Yeah.
If he saw anybody eating dirt, he would just sigh and call them an idiot.
Yeah.
And finally, a wonderful boy, Tyrannical Wilbur.
Right at the top?
Yup.
If he'll eat sand,
he'll eat dirt. Oh, what a tier list that is.
I think what would be funny is if we added in a couple more. What if we added in ourselves to the tier list?
Oh, I already know where I'm going.
How happy are you to eat dirt,
let's do you
Michael?
first. Let's do you first. We'll save me for after.
I'm going.
Where are you putting yourself?
I would do it to fit.
You would do it if others would do it.
I just wanna be involved, and if being involved means that I have to eat dirt, then being involved means I have to eat dirt. I would also do it for a dare, but
then we are a terrible combo because I am right at the top. If you ever catch me eating dirt, it's just gonna be us eating dirt for the rest of the day.
Oh, what did you do when you met up with Mitch? Oh, well, we ate dirt for 3 hours.
Sat by the shore and munched away. What a day that was. I feel like I'm confident in all of our answers there. They all feel like we've done them very logically.
We've done them justice, I think. We've done the Dream SMP justice.
I don't feel like anybody at the top is going to be happy at being at the top, though.
I think Foolish would probably laugh it off, as would Wilbur. Dream would get unnecessarily defensive.
He's deflecting. He's deflecting.
He would. I think
he would.
Slime wouldn't understand what's going on. And neither would Ninja. Skeppy would also get unnecessarily defensive.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like we've done them justice. Now, let's mail it to Dream's house. So we can watch him suffer and defend himself on Twitter about eating dirt.
Saved.
Wonderful. Oh, that's beautiful. That is absolutely beautiful. Oh, man. I will take my leave. Thank you very much for letting me help you with this beautiful tier list.
Laters!